You unlock your phone to check your email. 10 minutes later, you're watching funniest cat videos ever. You start a show while eating. Pause it to reply to a message. Rewind because you missed what happened. Then scroll while the show keeps playing. Nothing feels hard, but nothing fully lands either. And somewhere in the background, a quiet thought forms. Why can't I focus like I used to? Most people assume this means distraction, laziness, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. But what you're experiencing isn't a flaw. It's a neurological response to how modern life trains your attention. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Now let's think about how your day actually works. You're working. A Slack message pops up. You reply. While replying, an email notification appears. You read it. Then you remember something else you need to do. You open a new tab. You forget why you opened it. None of this feels dramatic. That's the problem. Your brain isn't focusing or resting. It's constantly switching. Neuroscience calls this context switching. Each switch drains energy. By midday, you're not tired from work. You're tired from being interrupted hundreds of times. So when you finally sit down to focus, your brain resists. Not because it's incapable, but because it's exhausted. Here's something you've probably noticed. You can scroll for 45 minutes without effort, but reading 3 pages feels unbearable. You can binge videos late into the night, but writing a short message feels draining. This isn't motivation, it's attention fragmentation. Your brain has learned to expect constant novelty. Every swipe promises something new. So when you ask it to stay with one thing, it feels like deprivation. Your brain keeps asking, where's the next signal? And when nothing changes fast enough, it disengages. That's why so many people say, I was busy all day, but I feel like I did not accomplish anything. Your attention was everywhere, just nowhere deep. Let's make this painfully specific. You open Instagram for a second. In 30 seconds, you see 5 different topics. Each one gives your brain a tiny dopamine hit. Fast, shallow, easy. Now compare that to reading, learning, creating. Those feel slow at first, quiet, almost uncomfortable. That discomfort isn't laziness. It's your brain saying, this doesn't match the stimulation I'm used to. Fast dopamine trains your mind to abandon things early. Slow dopamine rewards staying. Over time, your brain stops associating depth with reward. Notice what happens when there's no input, no music, no phone, no background noise. Your thoughts get louder. You feel restless. You reach for something, anything. This isn't anxiety. It's overstimulation withdrawal. Your brain forgot how to sit with itself. That's why even relaxing moments now include noise. Podcasts while walking, videos while eating, scrolling before sleep. Silence feels wrong because your brain hasn't practiced it in years. But silence is where focus regenerates. Here's the shift most people miss. Your brain cannot focus if it expects interruption. If your phone might buzz, if your inbox might update, if something might demand attention, your nervous system stays alert. Focus requires safety. This is why your clearest thoughts happen. In the shower, on long walks, on flights with no Wi-Fi. Nothing is asking for you. So your mind settles. You don't force focus. It returns on its own. Here's what works in real life. Single task windows. One task, one tab, notifications off. Even 30 minutes retrains continuity. Boredom reps. Stand in line without your phone. Sit for 5 minutes doing nothing. This feels uncomfortable. That's recovery. Slow input. Read something longer than a caption. Write a journal instead of scroll. Create without feedback. Do something without posting it. Your brain relearns depth. At first, this feels wrong, restless, like something's missing. That's not failure. That's your attention system waking up. Your attention isn't broken. It's overtrained in the wrong direction. Slow the inputs. Protect silence. Let boredom return. Focus doesn't come back all at once. It quietly reappears, because clarity isn't something you force. It's something you allow.